subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
What's up, everybody? It's that time again for Bad Movie Friday. So, this bad movie I watched for this week is Troll 2. So this one was weird, but like in a good way. Not Bad Turkey 3 or Thanksgiving 3 weird. I fucked that title up. Thanksgiving 3 weird. But this movie was weird, like in a good way. This one I actually liked better than the first Troll movie. Like I said, in the first Troll movie, I thought the director didn't know how kids acted, so they acted weird in the first Troll movie. And this Troll movie had nothing to do with the family from the first one, which I thought it would pick up with the family from the first one, and it didn't. So, let's jump right into this. So, this movie came out in 1990. I thought it came out in the 80s like the first one did, but it makes sense that it would come out a few years later. And this movie was directed by a guy named, I'm going to butcher his name, a guy named, I'm trying to read it right now, Claudio Fragasso, yeah, Claudio Fragasso. That was the director of the movie, and it came out in the 1990s, like I said, and its budget, it says gross, but its budget was $200,000. That was the budget / gross. It doesn't have an estimated back for the U.S., but this movie was made in Italy. You can tell that. It was released in the U.S., but made in Italy. I don't think it has like a worldwide release, but that's the IMDb's part of this film. Well, video. But, let's talk about the story. So the story, it's like the first one, where it's centered around a family. This family goes to they switch houses with, like, a family to, like, they're trying to vacation pretty much. They're going on vacation for a month out in the mountains, and they, like, switch houses with this other family who turn out to be trolls, and in this movie they call them goblins, like they did in the first one. And, this movie is completely different than this one's completely different than the first one. I'm getting confused now. This one's completely different than the first one. They don't call them fairies, they call them goblins. And, like, they're the queen fairy that I liked in the first one is not in this one. She has nothing to do with them. And, just like, it's just, like I said, the story is, like, all over the place. Like the clip from the beginning where the guy is, like, that I played here in the beginning where the guy is screaming, "Oh no." I just like that clip. That's why I played it twice in the last video and in this one, because that's one of the best scenes. Like, there's another scene where he's talking to the trolls, or I should say, I'm sorry, goblins, as they call them. He calls them dwarfs, and as you'll see, they're the same height as him, which I thought was kind of funny, that they're supposed to be smaller, and yet they're the same height as that dude that you saw in the beginning of this. But yeah, like I said, the story, like, this kid's grandfather talks to him throughout the movie, and he's supposed to be dead. The kid's grandfather's dead. And the family pretty much tells him to get over his dead grandfather. Like, the mother straight up says, "Forget about your grandfather. He's dead." Which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. Telling your son to forget about, it's her father too that he's telling her to forget about. The grandfather I like in this movie, he's one of my favorites. I also really like the dad. I just like his voice. Now, the dad and the grandfather are going to be part of the clips that I show you. That's why I'm not showing them now. That's going to be part of that segment of this video. But I really like the dad's voice. So you'll hear it when, like I said, in that clip segment when it plays. But the grandfather knows more about the trolls than anybody. So he's the one that tells this kid all about them. So yeah, the movie opens up pretty much Princess Bride style, with the grandfather telling the kid about them, and nobody else in the grandfather's family believes about these trolls except for the kid. And when they get to the town, they all turn out to be real, and then the family starts to believe them. It's, like I said, it's kind of hard to describe these movies without actually showing you the clips, so I'm just gonna show the clips now. The ones that are at least my favorite. Like I said, this was a really good movie in my eyes. compared to all the ones that I've seen before on this, that since I've started doing this like a month or two ago. So I can't believe it's already been that long since I've started this series on this channel. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now and show you those clips. Be back in a second, guys. Be back in a second. Hope you enjoy it.
Stop, I say! Who are you?
Who are you? Are you one of the monsters?
Well, I've been called a lot of things, but not a monster.
You're human?
Very human. You want to see? What are they?
Monsters, what do you want from me?
Wait here. Wait here. I'll take care of them. Let me give you some advice, you dwarfs. Get out of here, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Goblins don't need to justify their cruel acts. They're evil creatures. But let me go on, please.
Do you know what it means? Hospitality. And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
What are you going to do to me, Daddy?
Tighten my belt by one loop so I don't feel hunger pains. And your sister and mother will have to do likewise. Okay, Joshua, you want to get rough with me? You want to show me that you don't like the choice of this house for our vacation by going on a hunger strike? Well, I'll accept the challenge. But just remember, when I was your age, I really did suffer from hunger. We'll see who gets through this. But just remember, I've got more practice than you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I love that dad's voice. I'm loosening my belt to the hunger pain. I love that scene. That's probably my favorite scene of the whole movie. But let's talk about the ending like I usually do around this time. So throughout the movie, the goblins, I have to do this because it goes into the ending. Throughout the movie, remember the first one, the goblins can turn other people into goblins. So the goblins have been trying to turn these people into their own. Well, they've been trying to eat them, not turn them into goblins. So yeah, the goblins have been trying to eat these people that you saw, and the grandfather has been trying to stop them from doing that. That's one of the rules that the grandfather had. And during one of the scenes, he mazel tops. Yes, I am not lying. He mazel tops one of the goblins, and that's how the family finds out that they're not people. And then they go on this like chase, and they get to where the main goblin is, and they stop them. The kid eats a bologna sandwich, and that's how they stop them. Because they don't apparently like normal food. They eat that green stuff that you saw them that I showed. Well, yeah, they eat that whatever that green shit is that I showed you in the other video. So yeah, the grandfather goes to hell pretty much. The goblin literally says, "I'm going to send you back to hell," which makes you think, what did the grandfather do to get sent to hell in the first place if he's talking to this kid? So again, I like this movie at 5 out of 5. I would watch this again. I definitely would, to show other people it. With saying that, it's about to get to that time where we end this video. So before I end it, let's see. Oh, hang on. Before I end it, I have to think of if I've missed anything like I usually do. I think that's it. Oh, also, there's also a really good scene that I wanted to include in this with corn, but I didn't. That's a really good scene. I wanted to leave that personally out because if you wanted to go watch it, you can. Okay, so I'm gonna see. I fucked that sentence up. Let's see what the movie is for our next Bad Movie Friday. See you guys in a minute.
Aichi, I brought you that proton pack, you know, for the whatchamacallit, the thingamabob.
It's the Star Wars Holiday Christmas Special. Well, Christmas will be up right after that weekend, so I wanted to get the holiday special before the holiday is here, because I know not that many people will be watching YouTube at that time. So we're gonna get that out of the way. I want to do this as like a live show theme, so I want to figure out how OBS works, because I downloaded it, and I want to figure out how to get OBS working for this, because I want to do this as like a special live show thing and still do it as one of these types of videos, as like a review after I watch it live with you guys. So that's the next movie, is Star Wars for the Christmas holiday. So I will see you guys in the next one for that. This has been on my watch list for the longest time. I have not seen it, and I'm very interested in it. So with me saying that, I'm going to end it here. This is James saying, if you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. And this is James saying, peace. I'll let Brandon Rogers take it from here, guys.
All right, I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.